This one's a red one. So we're still in the XL ankles, and the back side is this small micro print. So I would call the front side a small print. So small is small. And a little closer. This does have a little bit of bling. You probably see there. And here is our long layer. And you can see where they removed the fall, which is normally cotton that they would have so they could tuck and do their pleats without damaging the fabric. So you see that a lot on the skirts that are recycled. Okay, so now let's do green. And this is really lovely. This is really pretty. And then on the other side, we have this kind of khaki tan with red. And it's not a bright, bright red, but I pull this up here. You can see the reds together. So they're not the exact same red, but they go nicely together. This one's a little bit more sheer, you know, not see-through, but it is kind of that lightweight chiffon, whereas the top is that smooth, silky, you know, want to lay and roll around in silk all day feel. That's our green XL ankle. I have a gray one with big flowers. And this one is so incredibly soft. Just, you know, this is another one you want to, oh, this is like suede. Like, you know, when people talk about soft as butter, that's what this is. So, like that. And, let me flip. So, we have this bright yellow. It kind of helps the flowers with the glow. A little closer so you can see a little better too. There we go. And then the yellow is a tone on tone with the leaves and cool design under there. Okay, so gray XL ankle, gorgeous blue one, and I actually have a blue sari that is very similar to this. So if you're looking for a fabric that looks like the blue, excuse me, with Alma, just ask. So we have the temple design along the edging there. And then on the long side we have roses. And I think they did a nice job of pairing the brown on the short layer with the brown on the long layer. Closer. So this is basically a solid short layer. And here is our long layer. So this is a crepe which has that texture to it. So it's not the smooth, like nightgown silk. It has a little more texture to it than that. And the top also, because the Alma has texture. And we have a red wild. So this is red paired with like a burgundy. So we have lots of different colors. And then one side is more of the dark muted. I forget what the design's called now. Go a little closer so you can see those colors. And they don't match, but they go. And here's the print. So, wow, let you see that a little closer too. So this bottom layer is kind of that metallic with the sheen. So kind of the iridescent look for that. There. Now this one actually is one of mine that I didn't wear very much because even though I love this purple color, I find it hard to match what I already own with it. So that's just me. I tend to want to match quite a bit. So love the long layer with the cream, and then it looks like embroidery stitching. And both of these layers are the soft, silky, want to just live in it kind of silk. So there we go. And another pink one. This is got bling. So we have sequins embroidered on some of the flowers. It's closer look at that. And then the other side, it's kind of a tan neutral, very neutral, small flower. So we have the larger, more noticeable flower on the front. So, closer there. Let's see that bling. Our long layer is more of the sheer, not totally chiffon. It's still the smooth silky, and the top is the nice smooth soft silky. So this is another one that would be fabulous to touch yourself. Not that I'm encouraging that, but you know. Alright, so this is another that reminds you of quilting in the burnt oranges. So it has the deep red, kind of muted colors on that, with that pop of gold that they've got. They weave on the border. And then the underside is actually prettier than the other one, so I'm going to take a moment, let you look, and flip. And the underside has the alma. It has orange with red, little flowers. It has the, what are those little things called? I can't remember. The little mango seeds on the edging. There. So you kind of see that alma. There we go. Okay. And then we'll do the teal. So I like teal. It's wear teal on Tuesdays. It's for cervical cancer. So a few of you know that we adopted our son through foster care, and his mother actually died of cervical cancer when she was only, I think she was 24. So that's how he ended up in the system. So nice. This one, I think, looks better on this side. Yep. So some of these are truly double-sided, and some of these are not. It depends on the treatment and how they did them and colored them and all of that. But pretty ombres and lovely floral border on that. So, and this bottom layer is really soft also. So for people that are wanting the soft ones. Alright, so this is my Green Bay Packer long layer on pink, more of a fuchsia color, and yellow with green polka dots. Has a little little something extra on the borders. So, a little closer. You can see that. And I'm going to put this up because it does have a nice sheen, and you can see the colors in the border on that. And of course it's the same on both sides. So this top is slick, I guess is how I would define it. Very smooth, but it does have the gold weaved in, so that's really nice. And the bottom is more of a crepe, so has a tiny bit of texture when you run your hands over it. So one more teal color. Get my hands in here. So this is another one I think is nicely matched. Front side, this is a like a beige background. Come a little closer so you can see the pull-out. Edging. Flip this. You can see the tone on tone with that. I think it's lovely. Okay. So this was our second teal XL ankle. Grab another fuchsia pink purple color. This is blue flowers. Nice view. And then on the back side we have green and kind of a khaki color with that. So this is a very sweet. Both layers are light. Here's a close-up of that one. Maybe close-up with this one. So it's kind of a cross between khaki and peachy. So there we go. Here. Skirt's falling because I have too many piled up in the same spot. So this one is another neutral, mostly brown on that side. And then we've got kind of a burnt orange on the other side. So I'll come a little closer. This top one is a little bit more sheer. So got our pull-out, and so the pull-out has a lot of color. So we have orange and fuchsia, and then we go into the body of the skirt, and it's more of a brown on brown. So again, this is very lightweight, more like the chiffon scarf material for both layers. So they're smooth, but very, very light. So if you like the lightweight, especially for summertime, I think you would enjoy the feel of that. And I like this pull-out being so big so that it gives you kind of several skirts in once. So the pull-out on the long side is on this side, on the short side it's on the other. So this is truly a 4-in-1 skirt.